Confrontations between police and protesters are now under the spotlight. An investigation is underway into Portland police tactics and counter political demonstrations that happened over the weekend.
Anti-fascist groups who came out to protest a Patriot Prayer rally say that they were targeted in a show of bias by officers. Our Lisa Balick was at the protest, and then she went to a news conference this afternoon with the police chief. What did the chief have to say, Lisa?
Well, the chief calls it ridiculous that anybody says that there was bias on the part of the police. But I'll tell you, there were hundreds of people packed here on Southwest Columbia in opposition to the Patriot Prayer gathering. And this is exactly where the police started firing into the crowd pepper spray, flashbang grenades. And the people that were here say that that's not what should have been done.
I think it's ridiculous for any one person to think that I would favor someone who is supposedly associated or allows white supremacists to be a part of their group, just as it's ridiculous for me to favor anyone that intentionally comes to bring physical harm.
Portland Police Chief Danielle Outlaw says the focus for officers in riot gear was to keep the Patriot Prayer and anti-fascist groups physically apart Saturday. But at one point, after giving several warnings to disperse, calling it a civil disturbance, police moved in on the counter-protesters along Southwest Columbia. Using flashbang grenades, rubber bullets, several people were injured, including some who say they were just trying to get out of the way on the sidewalk. Rocks and bottles were thrown at officers. Protesters say that didn't happen until they were attacked by police. But the police chief says that's what caused officers to respond in the first place to the demonstrators. 3 of the 4 people arrested appeared in court today on charges ranging from disorderly conduct to interfering with a police officer.
They did not drop our charges. They charged us with a few different charges. Harassment was the main one, and yeah, we're just looking forward to a good court case.
Anti-fascist protesters say they were definitely targeted, and the level of police violence against protesters could have left some dead.
Police saying that they were trying to keep the groups apart and that these tactics were to prevent a Charlottesville are a very thin excuse at best, because their attack on the left allowed the right to then take to the streets and wreak havoc and violence against counter-protesters.
The mayor today, Mayor Wheeler, issued a statement saying that exactly in part that the goal of the police was to keep the group separated and to protect lives, and the police did that. Now, I saw the police chief out here for part of the time while the protests were going on. In fact, at one point, she was facing the Patriot Prayer group. She turned and faced the folks here, and I saw her say basically, I am protecting you too as well. Again, this is something that we're going to see a lot of as the investigation gets underway, an internal review and an independent police review as well of the tactics that were done by the Portland police. Live in downtown Portland, Lisa Balick, KOIN 6 News.